Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is...
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Philadelphia Eagles. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Fighting his way through contact. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Now on 2nd and 16, Jackson. Snead's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll run here with Ingram. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete to Snead. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3, psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing now is Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 62 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the yard line. Now Howard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Aguilar has it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. This pass complete, Wentz to Ertz. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Into the red zone, Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 4 yards on the touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And now running right through it. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Oh, he shifts past him. Oh, now he bowls him over. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Now Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 32 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too. And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game. A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. That'll be taken in the end zone. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out, as the Ravens push further out in front. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go counter with Howard. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the 1st half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Fighting through. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds Roberts, complete.
We got this.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen.
Let's go. Let's do it. Hey, 53 at the mark.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
36. Line 36. Push him back.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Now Wentz on third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 27 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Snead's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. It's complete to Snead. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first. And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. The 40, 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Oh, nice move. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And an alley to run. Howard has the first down and then some. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 75 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Jackson.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker with the extra point. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And, in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
On first down, Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Wentz now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running with Howard. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw, it's Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They run with Howard, and from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 29, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Wentz now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to keep it here. And now running right through it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead.